What's up, everybody? This is Fred Hurt, and I'm coming to you to make a remake, I guess you would call it, of a video that I had made, and the title of that video was Faith Sayings. It was pretty much about faith, or we'll say belief. Well, actually, we're going to say faith when it's dealing with the Bible, because you know the saying, or the scripture that says faith without works is dead. Well, it was somewhat along those lines, and I told a story about something that happened to at my mother's house. And for some reason, some people going around on YouTube flagged that video. Now, I don't know if they don't believe in the Bible. I don't know what the reason was, but it got flagged. And I thought it was a great story that I had told. So I'm going to tell it again. If they don't like it, they'll have to flag it again. But basically, the basis of it again is faith without works is dead. So you can sit here all day long and say, I believe this, or this is going to happen, and that's going to happen. But if you don't actually put any work behind it, like, let's say you're starting a business and you say, oh, my business is going to take off, but you don't actually put any work into the business, how is it going to do that? Or if you say, oh, I believe this is going to happen, but you just sit there, I mean, stuff is not just thrown to us or handed to us or just drops out of the sky. You have to work for it. Now, you know, yeah, every once in a while you might get lucky and get something just handed to you. But that should not be your belief that, oh, that's how it always happens, because it's not. And really, in some instances, you really shouldn't even say that there's anything that's having to do with luck. Because a lot of people say, oh, they must be lucky. They probably put in a lot of work to get wherever they are. And if you would like to live a lifestyle like someone else is living, or live a better lifestyle, that probably means you need to put in some work. So now let me get to the story. The story was about my mother. She lives out in the country, and they have wells. They don't have like city water and all that. They have actual wells. So at one point, the well stopped working. Like, no water would come into the house. So, you know, you would have to get buckets and all this. So we called a guy to fix it. He came out, got it back working, and maybe a few days, maybe a week later, maybe a little bit longer, I don't really remember, it went out again. So we had to keep trying to make it work. So, I mean, it would work for a little while. The guy would have to come out again, and every time they come out, they're charging, and it could go from like 100 and higher. So me and my uncle and my stepdad were like, look, we probably need to go out here and look at this thing. So, of course, there were prayers about, praying that the well would start working, or that we would have enough money if we had to dig a well, because I think an estimate for getting the well fixed was like $3,000. Didn't have $3,000 around, or just laying around at the time. So we wanted, the well to start working. So the point was, okay, what are we going to do? Now, at this time, I was able to come into some money. It would have took care of most of it, but it still would have been a little left. But still, we all decided to put some work in, which is what you probably need to do in your situation, whatever it may be. So me, my uncle, and my stepdad went out. We pulled out everything, saw how much water was in the well, and realized that water was there. It was not completely empty, or it was not even really close to being empty. The problem was in the piping. So basically, we had to go to the hardware store, buy some extra or longer pieces of pipe, put it all together, and get it back in the well. So it was a little deeper now, and it could actually pull the water. Now, it took some time, and it took some creativity, but the point was, we just had to put some work in. Now the well's working. It's raining, which is helpful for wells. I mean, everything is just fell into place once the work was added to the faith. We knew that God would make something work out, but you have to put some work into it. You can't just expect something to happen and you're not going to do anything. Excuse me, I hit the table, my bad. But the point is, that's a real life experience that we had, where the true meaning of faith without works is dead. If we would have just said, well, I guess it ain't gonna work, we gotta pay this money, given that's some form of work to pay $3,000, or actually it would have came up to about $4,000. That's a form of work. But think about it. You go and pay that kind of money, especially if it's not really there that you have it at that time, or you go out there spend. I think we may have spent $20, maybe $30 to get little pieces for us to fix it. Now, of course, we had to pay when they came out to start their own thing, but when we got some stuff for us to fix, maybe $30. $30, $4,000. And the only thing in between that is work. I mean, that's a no-brainer. And really, a lot of times, when you're going through situations in your life, if you have your own business or whatever, that section of work can change everything. It can cause you less money and can allow you to make more money. So really, you just need to get out and do some work. Whatever your problem is, your situation, the point is, believe that it's possible. Know that you got to do some work to get the results that you want. Take action and go to work. So I hope this story actually helped you out. I hope everyone gets a chance to really look at it and it not get flagged for whatever crazy reason. And I hope that you take action in your life to make something happen. I'm going to give you one more tip. The one thing that I have going on in my life that I have taken action on that is changing my life, and I'm putting work in, and it's changing the way that I can look at business, the way I handle situations, the way that I am looking or working on spending even more time than I'm already spending with my son to retire when I want to. Not when the normal, like 65 and all that. I'm just about to hit 30. And I will be retired or be in a position to retire before 40. That's because I'm going to put in the work. And what I did to start putting in the work was I clicked the link below. That's it. Hey, it's your choice. You got to make the decision. But I'm letting you know what I'm doing. And if you want to take a look, just click the link below. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you have a great day. And I will see you at the top.